every time he does it, the only thought that ever comes into my mind is it would be so much cooler if it was the Sharingan. And I will die
Yeah,
on
bro,
that.
you're a fucking Sasuke dick rider, bro. Like, hey, get it out your mouth. Take his dick out your mouth. All right, YouTube, we got Hunter x Hunter on unpopular opinions from Dex. Let's see what he's talking about.
Okay. This might be one of my shorter videos because I haven't watched Hunter x Hunter in legitimate years. And for reasons I'm probably going to state
Me
later
too.
on in the video, I don't want to watch it again for this video. And on top of any reasons I give, I feel like it'd be kind of weird to just sit there and turn on some people's favorite show ever just to write down notes on how I'm going to shit on it for the next like 15 minutes. Now, I'm going to try to be nice, and whenever I can, I'm going to point out things that I did like about the show because there's a lot of things that uh, I did enjoy because it's Hunter x Hunter is popular for a reason. It's objectively a good show. It just did.
Okay, look, listen. I can't look. I'm not a person that likes to hear anime being bass, right? So he's saying that it's objectively good, which is way better than most niggas already do on these anime videos. They just call it trash and then have no points to back it up. But he's already saying that Hunter x Hunter is objectively good, which I do agree with. And I am on the train, just that if you're unaware that Hunter x Hunter does have his flaws. So I just want to see if he agrees with me with the flaws that I see in Hunter x Hunter that most people don't. So let me see.
Did it mesh well with me? And like, dude, if I'm being completely honest, it was hard for me to get through this show. I
Whoa,
mean, most
okay, now you're chatting, bro. It was not hard. Hey, I finished Hunter x Hunter in 2 days, that ass, whole show. And I'm still on the side that I am. I think Hunter x Hunter is a great show. If you've been on my channel, you know I have a hat. You know my favorite character is Karapika. I love Hunter x Hunter as a show, but there are huge flaws that I think people don't identify within the show. And that's just my problem with Hunter x Hunter. It has nothing to do with the show. It's really more of the people that don't see the flaws in the show and call it a masterpiece and call it the best thing ever when it really just isn't. You know, it's a great show, phenomenal. One of the best anime, probably in the top, not even, it's not even a conversation, it's a top 50 anime. But,
most of my
it has its
grudge comes
flaws.
from the Chimera Ant arc,
Oh, he's
and
about to spit, bro. Because that's where most of my flaws come from, too. Hold on, spit, brother.
before that, I thought the
Spit.
show was fine, not great.
No. The show was great before the Chimera Ant arc. The show was looking like the best show I ever watched in my life before the Chimera Ant arc. Deadass. I'm not even gonna lie. But the Chimera Ant arc, it deadass ruined it for me. Being one of the best shows I ever seen. I think. And then my problem with Hunter x Hunter is that the fan base says that the Chimera Ant arc is the best arc to ever grace anime in history. That's the problem that I got. But let's see. Let's see what he
But
says.
fine. And I'm not gonna lie, most of the reason why I was somewhat enjoying the show was just because of Killua. Anytime he was on screen, I was like, oh, I get it now. This is why people say the show is peak. And then he would leave, and then I'd be like, oh, I don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, nah, you missed me with that one. I think Killua. I think Gon and Killua are. I think Hunter x Hunter just has a fantastic cast. It has a great cast until you get into the Chimera Ant arc, and then the cast like just drops in quality. At least for me, every every single character that they introduced in Hunter x Hunter was so good until you got into the Chimera Ant arc. So that's personal opinion though.
I'm back to being confused. For example, one of the shortest arcs in the series is the Zoldyck family arc. And it was actually one of my favorite arcs in the show because we get a closer look at Killua and his family dynamic.
Look, look, it just seems like you like Killua, and the second that he was off the screen, you just didn't like the anime. I don't agree with you at all, buddy. That was a solid arc, but it's really probably one of the worst arcs in the show. But like every arc is good. There's not a bad arc in Hunter x Hunter. Every arc is good. but that's probably one of the worst arcs in Hunter x Hunter. That ass.
Every last member of Killua's family had me on the edge of my seat because they were all psychotic, but they were so unpredictable. Like, I thought the dad was just gonna kill him. Like, if the brother is torturing him in his basement, I thought, like, the dad is just gonna, like, chop off his arm or something. But, like, he was just chill, and I was like, oh, they're all still crazy. But it
You thought that the dad was gonna chop off Killua's arm, bro. What show were you watching? Like, come on, bro.
they were very interesting to me, at least, just because I like Killua. And for the same reason that I liked this arc, I also liked the arc at the end of the anime adaptation, where it's mainly focused on Killua and his sister. And they let us see that cool-ass lightning cloak that Killua has one more time. Dude, I cannot stress enough how dope that lightning cloak is. Not to start the Chimera Ant arc hate parade early, but I was so sad when we got introduced to that lightning cloak ability he has in the Chimera Ant arc, and we got to see it for like a total of 5 minutes when we got like 10 episodes of them going upstairs, but Killua's cool transformation we get for like 10 seconds and then it's over. It boiled my blood. I guess since I've already started this video like this, I'll just go character by character in the main ensemble of cast, and just throughout me talking about those characters, I'll point out any arcs where they shined or I didn't like or I did like. Because like I said, there are a lot of things about the show I did like. First up is Kurapika. And before I say anything, wow, what a...
Hold on. Hold on. Listen here. There's only one thing that you can say about this character. And if you say the other, then I don't even want to hear the rest of your opinion. I dead ass don't.
voice crack. Holy... Before I say anything about Kurapika, I have to admit, bringing a shovel to a fight with one of the strongest terrorist organizations
Absolute
ever,
dog.
or one guy from the strongest terrorist organization ever, is so badass. It is the coolest thing I think I've ever seen anyone do. And that's where my positives for Kurapika kind of end. Like, listen.
Are you serious? Come on, bro. We're gonna meet ride Killua to the dawn of times, but that's the only positive you have for the best character in Hunter x Hunter?
I should like him. Hell, I want to like him. Because for all intents and purposes, Kurapika is just blonde Uchiha Sasuke. And yes, I know Hunter x Hunter came out a year before Naruto, but like I watched Naruto first. So in my mind, he's just a blonde Sasuke.
So if you like Sasuke, you should like Kurapika. What is wrong with you, anime? Why are you comparing the two? If you like one, you should like the other. By your own dumbass fucking logic. You niggas be losing me, bruh.
But I could not stand him. One, he's barely in the story.
And that's his
And
fault?
two,
That's Kurapika's fault. Because he's barely in the story? Okay.
correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I'm not the biggest Hunter x Hunter fan, as you can tell. He's really only useful when he's fighting the Phantom Troop, right? Like,
I mean, that's the only fights he was in the entire show. He's literally doesn't do anything else. Deadass. He's deadass in no other fights except the ones when he's fighting the Phantom Troop. So use that big noggin of yours. Come on, bro. That was like crazy.
like if he is put in any other situation, there's not much he can do.
That nigga can fight. What are you talking about? He can fight. He can fight without his chains. What are you talking about?
And there's not much, at least there's not much cool things that he can do if he's not put in a situation where he's fighting a Phantom Troop member. And that's just lame to me. Not only that, by the way, if you haven't been able to tell, this is all just very nitpicky personal gripes of mine about Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. I want to say,
Anytime-
like, I might have to just really drop a banger video on Hunter x Hunter and the flaws, because this is not how you kick it up. You're not gonna get no positive engagements with a video like this. Them Hunter x Hunter stands about to be on your ass.
Kurapika activates his crimson eyes. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. His red eyes. It would be so much cooler if it was the Sharingan. And I will die
Yeah,
on
bro,
that.
you're a fucking Sasuke dick rider, bro. Like, hey, get it out your mouth. Take his dick out your mouth. Dead ass, bro. It is okay. Sasuke and Killua got you in a chokehold. You can't see past Sasuke and fucking Killua, bro. You got a fucking problem.
That hill. The Sharingan is just way cooler. Now,
Yeah, you just compared a fucking main character that's in Naruto for 70% of the goddamn anime to a character that barely shows up in the fucking show. Of course his fucking ability is gonna be cooler than Kurapika's Crimson Eyes. We've seen it fucking 2 times.
I did say this isn't going to be a Hunter x Hunter hate brigade. I don't want to make like a whole video where I'm just shitting on people's favorite show. So next up, I'll talk about Leorio, who I actually loved. Weirdly enough, I don't know, this show did weird things to me. I
Yeah,
usually
you have a very weird perceptive. Your perception is fucking crazy to me. Leorio and Kurapika are damn near in the show for the same amount of period of time. So you not liking Kurapika because he's barely in the show should be the same damn thing for Leorio because he's barely in the show himself. Both of them have the same amount of screen time. I think Kurapika might have more screen time than Leorio. Dead ass. Like, what are we talking about?
hate the weakling of the group because I like competent characters that like do things and do things well. Leorio isn't really that. Like usually if I get a joking or wimpish character, I'll probably just hate him with the exception of like Zenitsu, which is my favorite Demon Slayer character. Dude, I haven't made a Demon Slayer. Anyways, characters like Leorio usually just annoy me. Leorio's straightforward thinking, or at least normal way of thinking compared to the rest of his friends, coupled alongside with just how much genuine affection and love he has for those around him, made me really, really like the guy. And then he wasn't in the show for like half of the arcs. I was like, okay, I like the guy, but I guess I'll just go fuck myself. Let's see Kilo and go and play a video game. But like, if I'm done being facetious,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You ain't said a single valuable thing in 6 minutes. You start off the video good. The Chimera Ant arc has flaws, and then you haven't even spoke about. You talking about characters that aren't even in the show, bro.
I think that's the word. That end scene at the very end of the anime where spoilers for Hunter x Hunter, I guess, where Gon gets healed and Leorio sees him for the first time and they share this big hug. That was my phone falling out of my pocket. Anyways, when they share this big hug at the end, I almost teared up. That scene was pretty good. I gotta give it to him. So since I've already talked about Killua, the last up on the chopping block is Gon. And when I finished Hunter x Hunter, the public reception to Gon as a character was really, really surprising to me. So from what
Why? Why? Because look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Any show that came out before 2014, most of the main characters are received very goodly, because that's when anime fans with a brain was watching the show. So you're not gonna hear bad things about Gon anytime soon. Deadass. Probably no time soon. Unless they remake Hunter x Hunter, or unless the Hunter x Hunter comes out of hiatus and the normies get their hands on it, then we might start hearing some bad things about Gon.
I could gather, keep in mind I'm, again, not the biggest Hunter x Hunter fan, the general public reception to Gon was that his big character shift when he was mourning the loss of his mentor slash
But damn, this is the worst character shift in anime. I don't care, but niggas love it. So
friend Kite was not received well. Like they
no,
really didn't like how
No, you just capped out your mind. Niggas love that character shift. Niggas love it. So I don't know where on Google search you were on, buddy. That is incorrect. Niggas love that character shift. They die for that shit. That is beautiful story writing to them niggas. That's my problem with Hunter x Hunter. That character shift is ass. Dead ass. That character shift is garbage.
How he was just this completely different character essentially whenever he got super or beat up about Kite's death. They say that his actions were those of a psychopath and made it so Gon was no longer himself, or even worse than that, Gon was just now a poorly written character. And okay, listen. I'm on the Hunter x Hunter hate train as much as the next guy. But like I simply just can't agree with
Yeah, bro.
this.
You literally cooked up the wrong video. This is more of a Hunter x Hunter good opinions video, not a unpopular opinion. I don't know where on the internet you found that, bro. I'm gonna tell you like it is. That character shift is praised. That character shift is literally one of the reasons why most people like Hunter x Hunter, and that character shift is ass. This nigga Gon literally had a whole character shift over a character that he knew for 10 episodes. He had a character shift over a character that knew his father. He knew nothing about the nigga. He mentored him for 10 episodes, and he had a whole character shift because that nigga died. Come on. That's the problem. So if you don't see the problem with that, I don't know. It's not like Naruto having a character shift when Jiraiya died. He knew that nigga for damn near the whole fucking show. And then he died. Like, come on, bro. It's not even remotely close. Nigga didn't even know Kite.
I mean, the contrast of Gon becoming heartless due to losing someone while Miriam, the main bad guy.
See, and then these niggas love this. They love this contrast too, bro. This is the best contrast in anime. If you let them Hunter x Hunter niggas tell you.
Of the Chimera Ant arc was becoming more compassionate and understanding by gaining a friendship. It was really cool. I don't think it was all that unreasonable for a wide-eyed like kid, like, you know, this rookie coming in and being all sunshine and rainbows and then just getting his worldview destroyed and then just shutting down. I think that was a really cool way to take the character, and actually during the Chimera Ant arc is the only time where I found Gon to be compelling. And call me crazy.
Yeah, you lost me, bro. This is not a Hunter x Hunter unpopular opinions video. This is a Hunter x Hunter popular opinions video, buddy. You ain't said a single unpopular thing except for you don't like the Chimera Ant arc. And then you'd even talk about why you don't like it. No, you did. You said because Killua had his lightning cloak for 2 seconds. You're losing me, bro. I thought I was gonna hear some niggas preach to me for 10 minutes, 12 minutes, but no, you didn't. You're losing me.
Or a bad person or whatever, but that scene where Gon was sitting there in front of Pito and the little girl.
Oh yeah, this scene. Go ahead, show the Miriam one. Show the same comparison that we've seen a billion times.
And told them that if either one of them moves or tries something, he'll kill the girl, then Pito. Dude, that scene sent shivers down my spine. That was so cool. But it would not be me talking about Hunter x Hunter if I wasn't complaining. So let's get to my next point. I touched on this earlier, but I swear, I'm not trying to be divisive when I say this. I think the Chimera Ant arc was the only time I liked Gon. Outside of that,
That's just, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's just a bad opinion, bro. That's just a bad opinion. Gon, like, literally, at least for me, it's probably like Kurapika, Gon, Killua when it comes to characters. Gon is a fantastic main character. He has very simple ideals, but the way he carries those ideals out is very, very, very good. Like, he's a compelling main character. So the fact then this, I literally said this the other day, it's like niggas only like main, and I'm not gonna call you a new gen nigga. I don't know, I don't know anything about you, but it's a very new gen thing to only like a main character when they're doing some dark, broody, malicey shit. Like, you only like Gon when he turns evil, when he turns into a fucking complete psychopath. You don't like him when he's on his good arc. Like, I mean, I just find that so crazy. I just find that so insane.
I really just found him to be boring at worst
That's like such a normie take. I'm not gonna lie, that is so normie.
and just mid at best. He just wasn't very interesting because like also he was just always next to Killua and Killua was more interesting to me. And I find it really sad that the only time I found him to be a compelling character was in the arc with the worst pacing I've seen
Horrible
since One
pacing.
Piece's Wano. I guess this will be the last point for this video because I've been ripping on the Chimera Ant arc for the entirety of the video.
You haven't even said a single bad thing about the Chimera Ant arc. Dead ass. That was the first bad thing you said about it. Was the pacing was bad and the Killer World Lightning Cloak. That's all you said. You ain't talk about anything else. You ain't talk about the characters. You ain't talk about the plot. You ain't talk about all the bullshit that happens. You ain't talk about nothing. That's all you talked about.
Okay, listen. I thoroughly enjoyed the end of the Chimera Ant arc. I was literally in tears
I enjoyed it too because I was ready for it to be over. Dead ass.
when that arc
I
finished.
wasn't
But
in no fucking
it
tears though.
took so long to get to that end that even though the end was like super super good, it just like I just remembered the rest of the arc and I was like, no, it was so boring. I especially because this is also this last point is super super subjective because the fights in Hunter x Hunter are like good. I can recognize that they're good. I didn't like them. I didn't like
And I started this video with such high hopes. Such high hopes. Such high hopes. You didn't like fights in Hunter x Hunter?
like almost any of the fights in the Chimera
Oh, and the Chimera Ant arc. Okay, I thought you were about to say for the whole show. I was gonna lose it.
Ant arc. They just I don't know, man. They just didn't do it for me. So me not liking the fights coupled alongside with we got legitimately 5 episodes of the stairs, which I'm being sadistic here. I think that's the word. What does sadistic mean? Not I'm being facetious. I'm pretty sure that's the word. When I say that there was like 5 episodes of the stairs, but I legitimately think there were like 3 to 5 episodes of the stairs. I don't think I'm using hyperbole here. There might just be that many episodes. We spend a lot of time on
Nigga,
those
we spent a lot of time in the fucking in the room counting down how many days we got until they fucking invaded. That's the problem. Fuck them stairs. Fuck them stairs. Talk about that fucking room. They spent damn near 15 episodes in that goddamn room doing nothing, bro. That shit fucking pissed me off, bro.
stairs. So I think my anger of the poor pacing coupled alongside with I didn't enjoy the fights all that much made it so this arc was just it just did not do it for me. The end was really good, but other than that, that's pretty much it. Which is weird because usually it's the other way around, right? Usually an arc is really
Alright, I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. I might just have to drop a video on the Chimera arc because you didn't talk about not a single reason why it's bad. I mean, the plot, the pacing, okay. The pacing is a point, but the fight scenes, that's an ass point. But there is real reasons why the Chimera Ant arc is one of the worst arcs in Hunter x Hunter. I'm so serious, bro. There are real reasons that you did not touch on here, but you didn't touch
good,
on
and
the
then they
last
ended
stuff here,
in a
but
weird way that people don't like. But the Hunter x Hunter special, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna stop here. I really just wanted this video to be me giving my thoughts on Hunter x Hunter and not just me outright shitting on the show because I know a lot of people love the show. It's some people's favorite.
look, we gotta listen. Look, I know I speak about we shouldn't come on YouTube and saying videos are trash, right? That's my whole stance. I hate that. But you can say that you like an anime, majority of the anime is good, but it has its flaws and talk about the flaws. You can do that. There is nothing wrong with that. Yes, people are going to disagree with you, but you can do that. You watch the anime, you think the anime is great, and you just want to talk about the flaws and why it could have been better. That is perfectly okay. You should not be scared to get on YouTube and do that. What you should be scared to do is get on YouTube and just completely shit on an anime that you didn't fully watch. That's what you should be scared to do.
Show, and I don't want to sit here and be like the thing you like sucks objectively. Like no, it's just I just wanted to give opinions on why it was not for me, and that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're not a Hunter x Hunter fan. And who knows, maybe one day I'll just sit
I'm
down.
not gonna lie. These were the coldest takes on JJK. I need to go to sleep. These are the coldest takes on Hunter x Hunter. Dead ass. I'm not gonna lie. You ain't say nothing crazy in this video. I thought I was gonna hear some things I wanted to hear. That ass, but you didn't say shit here. I mean, even though those might have been your honest opinions about the show, those were nothing were hot about those takes. Those were fucking ice cold, freezing cold takes.
Down and rewatch the show, and it'll like click for me, and I'll love the show. Not today though. I will not be rewatching it anytime soon. Maybe, but yeah, that's it from me. Regardless of whether you're a Hunter x Hunter fan or not, I hope you had a good morning, and I'll see you on the next one. Subscribe.
Why did you say good morning? You should say good day. It's not even morning, but all right. I guess when you dropped it, it was morning. Interesting video here, Dex. Very interesting video, man. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So you like the video? You'll like this one too. Go ahead and click on that. Yeah. You're still here? So you don't fuck with me? Alright, I'ma just